once you fear it and then you are it and you go through it, you realize how flimsy fear is.
My mother said to me when I got diagnosed, and I was very, very fearful, and this I think is great for women out there to hear this as well. She said to me, what is the worst case scenario? What are you most scared of? And I said, dying at a young age. I mean, that's really fearful to me. And she said, what if you just embrace the thought of death?
We are all going to die one day.
When you look at somebody getting an extra 40 years, it's really just nothing more than a minute. Time flies. It goes like that.
If you are going to die of cancer, no one can change that.
Not all of us get to live to be 80. It's just the way it is.
Maybe tomorrow you're going to be walking in the street and hit by a car.
So you have to leave the rest of the thing to the God.
I think all the belief systems have some beautiful ideologies, which I think help us deal with death better.
I follow Tibetan Buddhism. Duje Tamje Mitakpa. Buddha taught this. The good news is the great passing away, completely getting awakened from our state of ignorance.
I'm a Roman Catholic priest. There is a time to be born and a time to die, a time to weep and a time for joy. This life is not forever. But we understand as Christians that Christ assumed all sin upon himself when he went to the cross. Embracing that cross allows us to go through the suffering.
I'm going where my daddy is and where my grandfather is, and I'm not parting with him. I'm going to see him again.
Hinduism lumps in all the religions of India. Where's our baby body now? It's completely gone, it's different, but yet the person is the same. What part of that is the same? That's the soul. So at the time of death, the soul is carried to another body according to one's consciousness. This is reincarnation.
Sikhism views life and death as a cycle. Like as we live this life, when we pass over, we continue with another life.
To be a true Sikh, you first accept death and leave the desire for life.
I am Jewish, a follower of Judaism. At death, our bodies are buried and return to the dust, and the soul returns to God.
My religion is the Islam, and I am Muslim. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator, the one who brings us to this world, he knows the time when we will born and the time we will be depart from this earth. So it doesn't matter, is it cancer or accident?
Muslims, they say death is for sure for everybody.
It is part of our existence, birth, life, death, it's a cycle.
The universe is a big recycling plant.
We are spirit having a human experience.
You have to recognize what we call a person is a transforming bundle of consciousness. And that transforming bundle of consciousness never dies.
It's kind of like having kids. When you send your kids to school and it's a playground and they're going and learning things and they're playing, they're having a good time. I think any mom out there that goes to get her kids from school and they're playing, they don't want to come home. But every parent knows it's important for their kids to come home to rest, to recuperate, and to regroup. And I think really that's what happens when we die. That's our true home, and that's where we all have to head.